Aloha, siblings, and welcome to another MINETEST Monday. This is for Monday, August 24th. And yeah, I'm playing MINETEST. I think this one I will be, my typical wander around just cause. And then I will be, I think, installing a lot of Windows. We'll see how that goes. I find that frustrating sometimes, so I might just do that for a little while and then do something else and then do that for a little while, that kind of thing. I think that's kind of what's in my mind right now, so we'll see if that's what plays out or not. Well, if you're new, welcome to MINETEST Mondays. And if you're not new and you've been here before, well, welcome back. And I guess, yeah, let's do the YouTube stuff, doing the thumbs up and subscribing and the bell and all of that stuff. I do have links in the description. They may or may not be live, so you may have to cut and paste kind of a thing. But for like Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee, as well as my original channel and a video about that original channel. And also a link, just a link to that original channel. It helps me out when you guys watch that channel. It helps me out like a lot. So, and for those of you who have been watching the old channel, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And is that all the business I need to do? No, one more thing. Saturday nights, at least as of recording this video, Saturday nights, 8 p.m. California time, I do a live stream, do a little bit of chatting and just babbling about nonsense. Good place if you want to do an FAQ sort of thing. I don't make those videos anymore, just show up to the live stream. And yeah, triggers, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's fun. Anyway, so Saturday nights, 8 p.m. California time. And I guess so, without further ado, let's go to playing MINETEST. Okay, here we go. And alright, so yeah, anyway, so there we are. Let's fly over here. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fly over this way. So we'll come back to here. This is the rooftop garden, but we'll come back to here. So I'm going to go to here. And I think, let's see what happens if I look straight down. No, I need to go over farther. Set. Okay, I think, let's see what happens. Not quite exactly where I wanted to be, but close enough. Up, here we go. Now, what am I looking for here? I'm looking for over there. Doink. Okay, here we go. I'll come back to this in just a sec. Alright, so this is a place out here under the trees, right? And I found this cave that I liked. So I found it and I went, this is cool. I want to make a jacuzzi there and back in that corner a sauna. Yeah? I think that's really groovy. And okay, I need to go more right. Is this it, I think? Right, yeah, here we go. I always get myself turned around. And now this I put in, these steps. And I cleared out some of the plant life there, whatever. Anyway, so I put this ledge here and those steps in. And then I excavated this. Oops, hang on. So I made this tunnel. And I'm, for those of you who are new, I'm tapping on purpose just because I like the keyboard sounds now and again. Anyway, so I made that tunnel into this space here. And, oops, come on. go this way. Here we go. Up, up, up. Oops. What am I doing with my... What am I doing here, man? And there we go. Let me... I'll put just this stuff here for right now. It doesn't matter. I'm just... And I'll put you there too. Alright, there we go. That's fine. Anyway. So, this is sort of a little... I don't know what you want to call it. I think of it as being outside in, right? You know, bring a little bit of an outside element indoors to your home, right? So it's like an enclosed sort of courtyard. It's, you know, also got a bit of a roof on it, yeah. Or not a bit of a roof, it's got a roof on it, but this one happens to be a glass roof. And, well, so does the other one, which we'll see in a minute. But. Alright, now just do some walking around here. Let's go this way real quick. Because, alright, that was the main hall, but we'll come in. Alright, so this is the main entryway. Right, and here's my bed, which I just leave there because that's just where I put it when I first started building it. Anyway, over there in those trees is the place we were just at. And so you come in here, and you go like that, and then you're in the main hall, which right now I just have kind of half-assedly lit. And it was recommended that I should put a chandelier in here, which I think is an excellent idea. But for right now, it's just going to be like that. Alright, so over here, there's a little bit of a... Oh, there's these little divots. That's the way the land went, and instead of filling it in, I just decided to have it be that way. There's a couple of spots that are like that. Anyway, well, I guess this whole thing is a bit like that, because I decided to make another outside in. There's stairs there, but you can come down this way. And this is more or less as I found it, along here. And I excavated the stairs, but most of this is, or maybe I should just say a lot of it is as I found it. Anyway, so I wanted to have that in my house. And there you can look up again, so there's stuff. We'll get to what all that stuff is later, but yeah, anyway. So now you can come down here, and now you can go up this way. And we're, oops, come on. And now we're back into the main hall. And let's go this way. And this is the dining hall. Right? And this will be my massive kitchen, which will potentially be 2 stories. I don't know yet exactly. But anyway, that's a maybe. This is the breakfast nook, which I think I might just put a roof right there, but I don't know if I'm going to make it be a glass roof or if I'll make it be, I don't know what I'll make it be, but we'll see. And oh, this is the, if you go over that way, that's kind of towards the direction of the jacuzzi sauna cave that's on, you know, outside of the building. And this is just so you don't have to walk through the main hall to bring your stuff into the kitchen. And, alright. So, let's go over this way. This is the library. Right now, that's all there is as far as books goes, but, yeah. And here's another of these following the contours of the land kind of thing. So you can see like it did this divot here, then it went up, and there's this little bit of a hill, then it went back down, because on the other side of this is where that, the other outside in stuff is at. Alright. And that goes up into more parts of the library, which, yeah, let's go this way. I was going to go up the other stairs, but let's go this way. And so this is more of the library. This area will be sort of the computer room area. That will be over here is my private office. And so this is that outside inside part, right? That we were just at, right? And it looks up. So that's that. This is my office, part of the library. And the other computers for other folks that might want to, my guests might want to. Oh, for those of you who are new, this is going to be my private manor. And okay, and then up here will be my own personal half-ass attempt at like a espresso bar kind of thing, you know, with all the appropriate machines and setups and, you know, appropriate refrigerator things to keep all of the hot things, cold things cold, and the places to keep hot things hot, etc. and all that. And then maybe a couple little tables or something. And then you can come back over here. Alright, and this. Yep, that just looks down there kind of oddly. I don't know if this will be just sort of, I don't know, space. Right now we can go out over there or over here. So let's go this way real quick. This will take us down, and that'll take us all the way down to the ground floor again in kind of a weird roundabout way, but it gets you there. Or you can come up this way, and this is more or less the same level that you'd get to if you came up those other stairs, right? So you come up this and then come right. So it's just a little bit different. And then this is, so you can come outside. It's just sort of a balcony. There's another one above us there. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do here. I don't know. Maybe glass, you know, glass panels or a railing, or I'm not sure yet. And I'm not sure about the door there either. So that's just going to be left like that for the moment. This needs windows. I just don't know which type yet. And because you'll see like there's parts where it's like this kind of like a glass block kind of windows, and then there's ones that they're called obsidian glass or something like that, or obsidian window pane or something, I can't remember. But anyway, so right there a little bit different. But anyway, I like to have some of them, some, and then others, other places. All right, let's go. And let's go up this way. All right, so this is now leaving the library. All right, and there's a space over there, but that's going to be a freight elevator. But okay, so this is a recording studio. This will be the control room. Right, that'll be the main room over there. And I can go out to here just to poke our heads out. Right, and then this will be the freight elevator to like bring in big equipment, like, you know, you know, if somebody wants to bring in their own piano or something like that. So I'd have to figure out a way of making a freight elevator. And out here again. Okay. And do I want to just come back out here? Is there a reason to come back out here, really? Not really. There's that part over there. Oh yeah, we can go look over here real quick. This will be sort of a spare room. Oh, I need to fix the floor over here. I'll deal with that later. It'll be sort of the crash pad room. And yeah, I'm gonna sort that out later. And like that. Let's see this. It just keeps taking us down. Do we want to go down? Let's keep going up. Oh, we didn't. Oh no, well, we're gonna miss this sunset. For those who are new, I do a lullaby thing at sunset usually, but I'm gonna skip it this time for right now. just because we're wandering around this whole floor. I don't know exactly which parts are going to be exactly what, but this is going to be guest area. It's like bedroom area, dressing room area, bathroom area, that kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's not all, like, this room will be, this will be kind of its own room that I think will have its own sort of window here with curtains. Like, if you want, you could maybe be part of the rest of the guest people, or if you want, you could just close it off and, you know, kind of not be part of them if you don't want to. And this will be their own bathroom in here, right? And okay. All right, this is now, well, we can go back and that'll take us back to where we were. Kind of, we made a sort of a weird loop around. But this is gonna take us to my room, which is, all right, this is gonna be sort of my own personal, I guess, living room sort of area. And this will be my sleeping area. Well, right up here will be my bathroom and toilet and all of that. And that's over here is going to be where I do my sleeping. And over here is this will be my private access to the library. So that's, you know, part of the top floor of the library. And this will take us out. Let's go this way, I guess, real quick. This is going to be sort of a recreation room. Like, I'll have pool tables and probably arcade type games and, you know, that kind of thing. And that's stairways to get to other places. And this will be sort of the AV, watch movies and that kind of thing. Maybe have like console gaming in there as well, like, so with, you know, big giant screens and the like, right? And you come over here, and you come down this bit here, and this is going to be my 2-channel hi-fi room, which still needs a lot of work. And that's just walkways and corridors to get to places. And this is just kind of, I don't know exactly how it's going to work out, but yeah, sort of balcony corridor or something, I don't know. Yeah, so this bit is a little bit unfinished, but and there's a fair amount of, I guess, interior walls that need finalizing, and so I have to start thinking about what I want to do for lighting, how much stock lighting I want to use, and because I do kind of like the lamps they have, but I just don't want to use them like everywhere, you know. Anyway, so let's keep going, and let's go back this way, and back this way, and go back in here. This is back into my place. Okay. And so we just went through all of that area to, okay, so just back to my sleeping area. And this is my own private access to the roof garden. And here we go. So here's the roof garden at night. So there's some lights up here. And yeah, some sort of garden-y type areas. These are blueberry bushes, right? And hey, this will be interesting. Alright, so this is sort of a odd maze kind of thing that I made here. That's just kind of, you know, what the hell kind of a thing, right? You know. Holy mackerel, I might have got lost in my own maze. Oh no, I don't think so. Here we go. I think I might have gone around a loop or something, an extra time or some stuff. Yeah, because I just came out the way I went in. So that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I think I went that way and I just should have gone this way. Oh, maybe I screwed up again. I don't know. Okay, now I came out the other way. Right, because I went in over there, right? So I came out over here. And there's some more over here. What in the world's going on here? So you can come out over here. It's just sort of a walkway. And you go over here and go through here. And there you go back out the same walkway. You come over here. Go like that. Come over here. There's all that. This is going to be, well, right. And there's a walkway sort of thing here. But anyway, but this is going to be a, anyway, there's the, this is the roof of the, one of the outside inside kind of places. And yeah, like that. So that's basically the gist of the place. So I guess now, let me turn flying back on. And let's go up a little bit. And which this way I think, right? I get discombobulated. And down there, right? Yeah. Alright, let's turn flying back off again. And there we go. Alright. Now turn flying back on. And let's go up. And alright, so there's my bedroom, living room area. My bedroom's private living room area, I guess. I'm not sure how to say it, but anyway, you get the idea, I think. So I need to put windows here. I gotta make some decisions about this over here, which I'll get to when I get there. Also, I gotta figure out if I want to do something with this. I keep, like my most recent decision was to just have it be, you know, just a roof part. You know, like it doesn't have to be, you know, just because it's the roof to one part doesn't make it have to be the floor of something else, you know what I mean? And I don't know. But now I'm thinking, but why not? There's an opportunity to have a balcony or something. Anyway, so let's go this way. I think I left off putting in windows over here. Right, this is where I left off putting in windows. I got to there. Right, so I still have to do this upper part. And then I gotta go do that lower part here. So let's go here first. And see what's going on over here as well. Alright, because this is... Right, I gotta fix that floor. And I think that'll be okay just like that. We'll see. Well, let me just do it now. Because I have the parts, right? There's that goes there, and then now I want to go that way. Oops, that's not the right one, is it? Nope, because it's not bricks, it's just a block. Alright, let me go to inventory. And let me... grass. I'll get rid of the cactus. I don't really need that. And now where's the... I guess I don't have it here. Let's go... this way, I think. Is this it? Yeah, this is what I want. And, oh no, here. There we go. And let's get out of inventory. And there we go. And then let's, come on, you there, and put you there. Okay. So I think that'll work fine. And let me go this way. And let's turn around and look at what we're doing here. Alright, I'm gonna take you out, and take you out, and take you out, and take you out, take you out, and take you out. Because now I want to go in here and I want to see what's going on here. Let me turn off flying again. Alright, so I think, because I was just going to have this be an open walkway more or less coming in, but it only really needs to be like 2 wide, right? Oop. Come on. And now you go there, right? And now I'm going to do the same thing. Let's put you there, and then now, and then I'll put you. Oop. There we go. I don't know why that was weird, but the depth thing was screwing me off. Now do I want this to be... and did I turn flying back off? Yes, I turned it back on right now. There we go. So let me come back out here real quick. So I think I want to do... Alright, I'm going to do at least just this sandstone block like that. But now, do I want it to plug that in and go up there? I think I do. Let's try this. And then you go like that. Alright, now let me come down. Now, do I want to leave that like that? I think I do. And I think I'm going to go up a little bit again. And I think I'm going to do this. And now let me back up a bit. And now let me fill that in. Oops, no, I don't want that in, do I? No, I want that to be glass. Or do I want that to just be walled in right there? You know, I'm going to just wall that in there, I think. Let me do that. And here, let me do this bit here. And then now I want to go up. I'm going to go in here, go up, and I'm going to go in here. And now I'm going to just wall this in, I think, here, just see how it feels. Okay, let me turn flying off again. Okay, now let's just walk around for a minute. So I'm in here. This is going to be sort of the, if you came over and were too sleepy to drive home, this would be sort of that room. So like a couple of futons and big old, you know, kind of beanbag chair type things. And then a small basic bathroom in there. And right, so you come out here. Yeah, I think that's fine like this. And again, some kind of railing has to go here. I haven't decided yet. Probably the obsidian glass, but I'm thinking I might hold off because I think maybe when I get to making mods, I might make my own railing, which will probably go around replacing a fair amount of stuff that right now is obsidian glass, but we'll see. Alright, so that's fine, like that. Right? Alright, now I need to go back outside, and what's the fastest way? I guess let me turn flying back on. And let's go up a bit, and let's go out this way. And I think let's go down a bit here. Now let's go out this way. Alright, here we go. Flying around a little bit. Anyway, let's get to the house. And actually, let me go up a bit more. Let me come over to this way a bit. Am I liking that all right? Do I want to do this in glass? Because this is my space, right? This is for my bathroom, I think, for my shower. Right? And I think I do. Alright, so I think I'm going to do it on the outside. I think it might be the best way to do it. And I was having at least some luck when I did it where the glass went, where it was like next to where another one was. Like that seemed like maybe help it line up or something. So let's try this. If I do this. Right, okay. Now I want to go up just a bit. Oops. Then I want to put it here. Right, I want to go up. Oops, nope, not over there. Yikes. Be careful about where you put the crosshairs. Right, and nope, there. There we are. And now go up. Up, nope. Nope. Alright, now let me go down, I guess. Right, that was good. Okay, now let me go over. Let's see if I can, oops, redo this whole thing again. That goes like that. I wonder if I could do it. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's just go. I'm going to try it. Because I'm going to see if this will work. I don't know why I have to do this kind of thing, but I just do. Alright, it's going to work like that. And we're going to go like that, and we're going to go like that. Alright. But see, this is where I think I got messed up before, is when I tried to do other ones. Let's try if I do like this. Will this work now? Without getting all bent? Okay. Now will this one work without getting all bent? Oopsie daisy. Alright, yeah. Oops, here we go. No. Right. Come on. Right there. Alright, okay. Right there. Okay. Now let's go up. And go this way. And go this way. Here we go. Oops. Oop, is the sun going down? I think it is. Alright, let me see. Yep, starting to. Okay. Let me just do... Wait, no, let's just go over that way. We'll start now. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. La, da, 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 ba. La, da, da. La, da, da. La, da, da, ba, da, da, da. La, da, 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 ba, da, da, da. La, da, 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 da. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Okay. Let's go up this way. Let's go out this way. Alright, let's go out a ways, actually. And, okay, let's turn around and see what we got now. Let's go out a little bit more. And... Alright. How's that looking? Something about that shape, I'm not, as part of me likes it, and part of me goes, nah. You know what I mean? Because it does this weird bloop at the bottom. Like, do I want to make the glass go over farther like that? Or do I want to make the bricks go this way like that? Or do I want to have it be okay like that with that notch like that? So I think I'm okay with this big thing here like that. I don't know, I'm going to leave it for the time being. I can always remodel later, right? Skip a bit. Let's come this way. Okay, I think that's probably close enough, maybe. And I want to get probably a little bit closer, maybe a little bit up. Where's my crosshair thing? Oh, I'm way the hell over there. I always get that messed up. Like I look up from what I'm doing, and then anyway, I just there we go. Is that it? Is that good enough? Nope. All right, let's get this off. There we go. Let me get closer. Closer and up. Up. Here we go. Now let me go over and down. Put one there. Now let me go up. Oops, let me come back down just a touch. Come on. There we go. Now let me come down. And go over. Oops, a little too far. That's probably good. Now go up, up. Come on, there we go. And now over and down. And put it there. There we go. Now up. Come on. There we go, I think. Let's back up and look at it. Back up a bit more. And let's go down a bit, I guess, just so it looks like we're... Yeah, I think okay. I think I might like it. And again, like I said, I could always change it. Right, because it's already like, what in the world's going on with this whole thing? Yeah. Lots of big, unusual empty spaces, which I'm half tempted to make available for, public-facing art, That's a groovy idea, isn't it? Yeah? Anyway, okay, so that's that glass put in. Let's go observe it from the various places inside to make sure that I am in fact content with it on that side too. And then we'll move to another place to either finalize walls and or windows. And how am I doing on time here? Oh, we're fine, we're fine. And, alright, what am I going to do here? Let's, do I want to walk? Yeah, let's just walk. Let's go in a bit here. Let's turn off flying. And I gotta decide what to do here. This is more the guest room-ish area though, but let's go this way. Oh yeah, no, let's go this way. This is a better way to go. This is the better way to go. Right. Alright, because that'll be my bedroom. Going into there, right? So this is just going to be a way to walk over and look, and there's glass, and then see how it goes like that. I don't know why I really like the change up right there like that. And I don't like that lamp's going to go away. I don't know what's going to happen with lighting over here, but... Alright, and railing will probably go there. Right, because that's going to be the crash room. We'll go look there in a second. And this needs to have some sort of railing here. And again, there's that, and see how that goes. And then there's this, that little bulge kind of thing going along there. I don't know why I like that too, but I do. Anyway, and that's my office area and computer area, and then that's the coffee shop area, and then whatever this, does that count as a mezzanine or something like that, I think, maybe, I'm not sure. Anyway, so we're looking at here though. Alright, so from the inside it looks good too. Oopsie daisy, I turned off flying. Holy mackerel, okay. Let's just turn flying back on. And we'll fly up. And we'll go to over here. And now we'll turn flying off. And let's go over here. And we'll go up. And we'll go up this way. Come up this way, right? And there's the coffee shop area, but we're going to keep going up. Right, here's the mezzanine area I was just talking about, right? Right, that's my office. There's that other area. Right, okay. Which way do we want to go? Let's go this way, I think. I want to go this way. I don't know why, but I do. Right, because then there's that. Alright, that little bubbly, whatever the hell. We need railing over here. There's my office, the coffee shop, that bit there. Right, okay, but then now, this is a bit I wanted to see, because I think it'll be fine, right? This is what we just walled in a little bit ago. And that's fine. I think if you have a railing there, that's okay. Right? Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay. So, let's go upstairs. I don't know why, I just decided I want to go top down for that stuff. Let's go, I think. Right, so this is my living room area. Am I going to want that in the window panes, like this thing with the black frame around it? Or there's ones with white frames, right, like I did on the breakfast nook to kind of do my, I don't know why, I call it my ska breakfast nook, right, because it's all, you know, the two-tone black and white, right? You know, I'm thinking, you know, Dance Craze specials, the Selector, right? The English Beat. Anyway, so what do I want to do here? I could also do the blocks. Let me fly for a little bit, and let me go around outside, because now I want to look at it from out here. And what time is it getting to be? Where's the sun at? Days are really short here, right? See, it's already getting to be afternoon. Or evening, I should say, really. I'll do another lullaby, I guess, here in a minute. So do I want to do, see, I think I'm going to do glass bricks there. So I think I'll do the, as big of a pain in the ass as they are, I think I'll do the black framed windows there. And then I don't know what I'm going to do here. Although, now I just had another idea, I don't know. Alright, let's go do the lullaby thing. Do 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 da 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 ba 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 Cock-a-doodle-doo. Okay, so now I'm thinking I'm going to go fly around to the other side. And I want to look at a thing in particular. Right, because let's go up to, we should go look at I have an outpost out there too. I should go look at that before. See how I do this like that. So that black stuff, those are just bricks, but I just like that. Because that room in there is, well, mostly windowless, right? That's the idea. But then I do the cubes, and then I have this weird offset thing, which I think is just like kind of make you go, what the hell's going on here? Why doesn't it line up right? I don't know why that amuses me, but it does. I'm sure there's probably architect type people that will look at this at some point in the future and go, what in the world is this guy doing? He's just doing ridiculous nonsense. Which is absolutely true. Okay, so now I'm thinking maybe I do like a different pattern of this in my room, but like inverted, right? See, this is mostly the bricks with a few blocks, right? So it's the the bricks are the main thing, and they're framing the windows, right? Maybe if I do it the other way. Let's go see what I can conjure up over here that way. That might be something interesting. And kind of keeping with this periodic kind of two-tone checkerboard thing I've kind of got going on throughout the whole thing, really, don't I? Right, it's in the library floor, it's in the main hall floor, it's in the black and white late 70s, early 80s ska. Alright, so now, I want to do that over here. Okay, so I need to go get different materials. So let's get into inventory. And let's see, what do I want to have? I want to have this. I don't need this really, do I, right now? No, I don't think so. I don't know if I'm going to need that either. Nor am I going to need this. I'll keep the obsidian glass pane. This is just obsidian. Do I want one of those? Yes, I do. Alright, and then now I need to go get the glass cube. Okay. Has that gone by already? I don't remember. Is this it here? Glass, I think this is the one I want, right? Let's go there. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. Okay. Now I gotta think about how this is gonna go. Alright. Let's go down and let's go in. And I think. Okay, let's do. Let's go down. Alright, like that. And we'll go like that. Alright, so I don't know whether to do. See, I'm thinking of doing it like this. Right. But then do I want to make it offset again? See, because that way it looks like, here's what I'm thinking, right? I'm going to do this, and then that. Right, so it'll be like each, like I've left a little hole here, right? So each one of those will have its own thing around it, right? So it'll be double walled between them. Right, so I'm going to do that. And I need to get what I want here now. Dirt. Right now I want you here. And I want you there. Right now I want you here. And I want you there. Alright. Now, do I want to do the double thing again? Man, I think I should. Right, let me see what it looks like if I do that. Or do I just want to, man, I don't know. I could just make it go in a different way altogether. See, I don't know that I want two horizontal courses between each of the opaque bricks. Alright, so I'm not going to do it that way. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Alright, so I'm going to say boink, boink, and then we'll leave that like that, and then I'll go boink, boink, and we'll go like that, and then I'll go boink, boink, and then I'll go boink, and then I'll go boink, right? Right. Oh, this will be interesting. Okay, I think there's going to be something. I don't know. We'll see if this merges the way I think it's going to. And you go there, and then you go there, but then you go here, and then you go there, right? And so then now, there we go. Now let's do, you go there, and there. Yeah, let's do it this way. Alright, yeah, now let's back up a little bit. See what I think about my oddball creation here. If it's doing what I think it's going to do for my personal whatever the hell. Now. So now, so I guess I'm just going to do a repeat of the other one, right? Oops, come back over here, dude. Right, and then we're going to go like this, and like that, and dingo, and like that. Oops, not coming out like that, man, going like that. Right, and then like this, and like that, and then we go like that, and like that. Now, do we want to do it that way? Back up. See, because this I was having it be like alternating, right? Like this row, that row, this row. I mean, you know what I mean? But now I'm seeing that there's a thing going on here that's like where it's going up on a slant here. I think I like following that better. Let's go this way and do that. So let's just take this out and that out, and I guess this out as well. And that out, and that out, and I guess. Yeah. Oh, here, I'm just going to take them all out of this position. We'll have to just keep recounting and all this kind of crap. Let's just do what I'm thinking of doing. Alright, so if this is doing what I'm thinking it's doing, or I'm thinking about doing what I think, right, then I want, so I want the black one, the obsidian guy here, right, to go there, right? Right, because it went, let me back up again. Right, because it skips a column and goes up a row. Right, so skips a column, skips a row, boink. same with this one. Skips column, skips doink. So this one would be there, right? Okay. So in this case, we'll put just clear there, and there, and then here and here. But then now, we'll put the plain silver sandstone guy there. Right, and then, oops, it's time to do the lullaby again. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Okay, let's go back up to this weirdness that I've got going on here. And here we go. Right? Okay. And then I get to go up a bit more and go over a bit like this. Let's get this one here. Goes like that and like that, right? And then this one goes there, and then we get these like this, right? Right, okay. Okay, and then now I'm gonna do the whole, let's just do a whole row here. Let's do it from this way, I guess. Okay, so then now we want to go over one, up one. Let's get the obsidian one right. Come on. There we go. Right there, I think, right? Yep, and then skip to. I know he's going to do that one now, isn't he? He's going to be where it would be there, but it's not there. This is just backwards of the one below it, I guess. Is that what's happening? No, it's not, because they're not anywhere near lined up the same. Oh, this is going to be the same as the bottom one, isn't it? There we go. I see what's happening. I'm totally out of sync here. There we go. Like that. And then, alright, now let's do this guy goes here, and there, and then it goes there, and come on, glass, there you go, like that. And now let's put the silver sandstone, come on, you. And there's silver sandstone, now let's go this way. Let's go up just a bit, and then the silver sandstone goes like that. And I'm going to get just the glass, and like this, and like that. And now let me back up. Okay, I like it. I like it. It's weird, but I like it. Okay. Alright, so with that in mind, I want to go down, and I want to go do these. I think I just want these ones just to be the straight, just the plain glass cubes right here. I think is what I want right here. Yeah, I think that's going to be that's the ticket. Yeah. Alright, now let's back up. So you can see it kind of at an angle, so you can see how things are kind of playing out a little bit. Yeah, here we go. Kind of liking that. What time is it now again? See, it's almost noon already. Heebie-jeebie. Days go fast in MINETEST world. Okay, we're at an hour. I'm gonna go for a little bit more, but yeah, let's just go for a little while more, Bill. That's fine. You should do a real long one sometime soon. Anyway, I think somebody had asked for one, and I said I was gonna, and I just haven't done it yet. So I don't know. We'll see how long I can go today. So what am I gonna do here? I want to go. All right, I know for sure what I want to do for the gym is I've just decided it's going to be the obsidian pane glass, which is the one I have. It's a pain in my butt to put. Right, that's the black frame one that's like across the front. Every time I place that stuff, it takes me forever. Alright, so let's go, man. I'm going to be putting a lot of it up, though, aren't I? Because I was going to... I'm going to go back. Maybe I should rethink that. Because I have... Now, do I want to do... Alright, I'm having some interesting ideas now. All of a sudden, it's all weird with changing up the windows all over the place, and quite a bit. Huh. See, part of me is thinking I'll do the black obsidian pane stuff here on that shape. But then to be diagonal off this, maybe I do another one of those weird glass and brick thing like this right up here that's for my living room. Oh, you know, which I haven't gone and seen from the inside yet, have I? Alright, let's go do that when I roll that around in my head about that. And then I'll come back and talk about it more, because I think that might be what I do. Plus it gets me out of having to put so much of that black obsidian pane stuff. Alright, so here's where I want to be. Alright, so let's just turn off flying for the moment. So going into my own chambers. I don't know what about a railing there, but anyway. I could throw stuff from my own chambers down to my office. I just realized that would be kind of funny. Alright. Okay. Okay, I'm actually really digging that. I'm really digging that quite a bit. Man, I am really digging that. I might overuse that, frankly. I'm really starting to dig it a lot. Oh man, I could see myself really, really kind of going gung-ho with this now. You know? Holy mackerel. Alright, let me... Man, that might be the thing I do down at this end. Right, you know what I mean? Like maybe this whole end ends up being like that. Right, you know what I mean? And all the way over until I get to this thing, right? And maybe that's where it changes, right? So we get some kind of weird, how do I want to, man. Alright. This is actually the roof. There's not going to be any balcony bit here, but let's go out and we can go look at it that way. So there's the pool, which needs attention, but so here is that, right? That's the spot we were at earlier, way early in the episode. Right, so then I'm thinking, so that maybe all of this will be way more like my private room. Like that. All the way over to here. Just to there, I think. I think, well, yeah, I think that. Right. Now, do I want to do, what do I want to do over here? I think I'm still going to, as much as I think it's a pain, as I might do the pool in the black. Well, except for maybe this bit here, right? You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm going to wall that part. I don't know why. Maybe I'll make it the black obsidian stuff. I don't know, we'll think about that. I mean, I suppose that's an obvious thing to do, isn't it? And then maybe have this wall be like, what's in my bedroom? Right, you know, see what I mean? It's like maybe it's doing kind of a checkerboard of a checkerboard kind of a thing. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da. Da-da-da-da. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Okay. You know, I think I'm just going to start building it. And then I'll end up with what I like or I won't. Right, so this... Alright, hang on, now I want... Now what was I thinking here? I was thinking... Alright, man, this I might be... Make this still glass obsidian. Just that bit right there. Like that L. Right, and then this is going to be the other method of whatever. So, and that's just its own thing right there, because why not? Alright. So again, let's go down. And we're going to do a course of just plain blocks. And like that. And let's go this way. And here I can do the here we go. And now I can do oop, doesn't go fast enough. Dang it. Hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go. I was kind of going fast enough there, I think. More or less. Okay. And now how did I do this? Like, do I want to have it start exactly the same way as that one? How do I want to mess with that? Is there any significance to where I start and stop it at all? Not really, but I could. Okay, you know, I'm going to do it this way now. Okay, let's go this way. So I'm going to do like that, like that, like that, and like that. Right, and then now this goes there and there, right, and then now, oops, this goes there and here. So then let's do, just to make it easier for me to right, okay. And then now let's go. Oops, I goofed that up. I sure did. I totally goofed that up. I totally goofed that up. There we go. Now let's do, well, let's do it like that, and then we'll go and that'll be the white one, then we'll go that'll be that one, right? And then, right, okay. Now let's put in glass ones here. Where you at? There we go. And like that, there we go. And like that. Right, and then I'll leave the silver sandstone on there like that. And then we'll have this, and then this, and then we'll have one there. Okay, and then now, let's get the silver sandstone, please. There we go. Now you go there, and you go there. Right, and then now we'll do just plain old glass. There we go. Come on. Oh, I went too far. Come on, there we go. Let's go forward a bit. There we go, boink. There we go. There we go, a nice bit of glass. Now let's back up a bit. See what we're doing here now this time. And, alright, let's go to, so let's, so we got over one, up one, it should go there, right? And then over one, up one, this one should be right on the corner then, right here, right? Oops. Doing that wrong. You moron. That's supposed to be the, there we go. That one goes there, right? Then we go, and then that one goes there like that, right? Okay, then now, this one goes over one, up one like that. Right, and then, so that means this one's going to be here, because it's going to be, oops, let's go forward there, right, like that. Right, now let's go around this way. And we'll just do these ones like this, so this will go over one, up one, this one will go there. And then that one will be the obsidian one. clear glass, and I will say like that. Go. See, this glass is much easier to lay, and I have to admit that does play into the fact about what makes it appealing, you know what I mean? Alright. Something like that, and then now let's go get so like this, right, and then over one, right? It's like skip over one, so it should be like that right there, like that. And let's get this one here. This one should be right here. Right, that should all just be. Now we need to go this way. This one should go there. And then this one should go there. And then it should go there, right? And then we want to go. This one should go here. And then it should go there. Nifty, okay. Now let's get the regular glass, and we'll say you and 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 let's do it from here and there and there and there and there and there. Okay, and then now you go, this one goes there, right? And then it goes here, right? Is that right? And then this one, oops, goes right there, right? Yes. This one goes right there, and then it goes right, oops, nope, the silver sandstone one goes right there we go, right, and then, oh, I gotta put the regular glass over here first, here we go. It's almost sunset again. Alright, let me just put in these couple of blocks here, and then I'll do the thing. Okay. Alright, I guess I have to be up a bit. There we go. Oh, I guess I was hitting the sleep thing too early. Anyway. Alright, so now I'm just doing this last course, right? So over to here. Right, so then now, so this one should be the obsidian guy, and this one should be the silver sandstone one. Right, and then it's this one here should be, oops, the obsidian guy. Right, and then now that should be just plain old glass. Just glass and glass and glass and glass and glass. Okay. Now let's go this way and let's go out a little ways here. Oh, I still have to put the glass in over here. Here we go. Let's do these. Where's your thing? Here we go. And like that. And like that. And like that. And like, oops, not close enough. Then we go over to here. And like that there. Okay, now let's back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. All right. Okay, now I'm not at all sure. I like the way I have it there now. But I don't know. There's a bug flying in my room. Alright, so let's go over this way. Let's go up again. Let's go into here. Alright, and let's stop flying, I guess. And now let's go down this way over here. That's now we're going to keep going down. Oh, we haven't really been over here today, have we? This is just some weird little nook. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably just a conversation area. Here's more of the lookout and in at the same time. That's outside, but wait, that's inside, but it's outside. And then what is that doing there? I don't know. Alright, so now here's the gym. Oh man, yeah, I like that. Man, that looks so Cosmic Inn or Cosmic Age Inn or something like that. There was this place that was down near Disneyland in Anaheim back when I was a kid. I don't even know if it's still there, but anyway, something about this was reminding me of that. I mean, it's not, yeah, well anyway, if anybody's been there, it's like, you're going to have to look anything like it. But like, no, it doesn't, but just something about it reminds me of it. I like it. I like the kind of the cool, weird, slanty effect. And the way it kind of seems, the way it, you know, I don't know, the perspective in the game works and kind of gives it this weird curvy thing going on. I find appealing. Alright, so that's staying there. But now, where else will it go? Right? Because I'm thinking I want it over here, like on this wall. Yes, let me fly again. Let's do some flying. Let's go up. Let's go out this way. Here's some trees, yay. Alright, now let's look back over here. Alright, see, I'm thinking that one there should be the weird new kind of thing. Alright, and I think this should get finished off in just brick right there, I think. Although, let's get over here. Do I want to make it obsidian? That might be interesting. Let's see what that might look like, huh? Just since I have it here, right? Like, take this out and this out. Oh man, I'm gonna try this. Okay, so this. Let's see what this is going to look like from the other side. I think it's going to look strangely bold in here, like what in the world? But I think it'd be alright. I mean, why not, right? Yeah, that just seems like weird. Right? Glass, 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 glass. What in the world is that for? There'll be more glass over here, more glass over there. Like that whole big wall will be the black obsidian pane, I think. I think. Right, but then I think alright. Now I don't know. Alright. Oh, I just had an idea that I think, okay. Alright, so that's going to be with the new glass thing, and I'll take it to... Do I want to leave that corner piece like that? Right, but then this will be the obsidian pane, and this will be, and then like that will get cut in two. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that across there. Right, let me go look over in here. What's this gonna be? Right, because I haven't ever really decided what this is yet. It's gonna just come out here. That's it, it's just gonna come out here. This is gonna be the two-channel room. So let's just go ahead and wall that in right now. It's just getting walled in, man. Right. This like that too. Alright, so that will reach there. And that reach there. Can I get to there? Yes, I hope. There we go. Alright, like this. Let me back out here. So now, let's look how that looks there. Now I think maybe, hang on, let's come down. That can go away, right? And I think that can go away, right? Let's come in here. Can that go away? Yes, I think it can, because I think since this is all going in here like this, right here, okay. I don't know really what this room is going to be just yet, but it's going to be basically windows around it. So I'm going to go around over here and take a look, make sure that I'm digging what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Because what's going to happen is, right? Alright, so this bit is going to be in the obsidian pane, right? And I think this bit will be in the obsidian pane. But this bit will continue with this. Or maybe I'll even have it continue with that there. Maybe I'll even finish that over here. Alright, I'm going to work through the night this time. I'm not going to do the lullaby, because I'm getting kind of thing over here. But then I always get these ideas and sometimes they don't pan out, so. Let's see, this is not where I want to go. I should have went down the other way, but that's okay. Let's just turn off flying for right now. Okay. Oh, nope, that's not where I wanted to go. Dude, what are you doing? Go down this way. Okay. Okay, this doesn't go through because this is the bathroom, isn't it? I could go ahead and just put it there anyway, you know what I mean? And let me go back outside and see what this looks like the way I want, if I can see it. Alright, let's go this way. Let's go this way. Oopsie daisy. Let's go this way, and then now let's turn on the flying. Well, let's put in a lamp. Boink. And boink, there we go. Alright. Now I'm going to turn flying back on. And let's go up a bit. Let's go out a bit. Flying out into the dark. Alright, that's probably back out enough, or far out enough, or however you want to say it. Ooh, I like the way that looks. It's so weirdly, I don't know. Okay, I think. I'm going to leave this alone, and I'm going to leave this window alone here, because I might do something with this. Might turn into a doorway out to a balcony, and that might disrupt this bit right here. So that might be I'm going to leave that alone for now. All right, but what's going to happen is that that's going to be the black frame stuff. This big one is going to be the black frame stuff. Right, but then now this over here. Alright. This will not be. Okay, so this is going to go. Right, this is going to be interesting. How am I going to do this the way I want it to go? Oops, not what I want. Let's take that out, but I do want something up here so I can see better. That's a good idea. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens if I do this. Just to have the normal course of just plain glass. Right? Oh man, I have to go back out here now. My ideas get more and more. I don't know. I'm going to go take these out. Alright. Alright, let's get a silver sandstone block think I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out. Right, because they just go up like that, right? It doesn't matter. And this, okay, I need to come back out here again. Alright. Alright, that'll stay there. Alright, but this comes out. Because it doesn't need to be there, I don't think, yeah? Right? Because if this is going to follow the way I think it's that I want it to do here. Right, okay, so now we're going to go do this. Right, and now we're going this way. And then here's where, no, not there, like this. Hang on, let me go back out. Right, okay. There we go, that's the way that goes, I like that. Okay, so then now, see if I can make this work in a way that makes it seem okay, so. Alright, so I'm going to make this one right there. Come on, let's go this way. Alright, I'm going to put it here. Right? And that puts this not there. Right now, what's that going to do here? Let me back up. Does this work if I do it here like this? I think it does. Oops, let's go this way. Oh no, I don't want that there like that. So one, I think this needs to be there like that. Right? Right, okay, so then this is... come on, what am I doing? That goes there like that. Right, but that means this goes there like that. Right, but then... this one goes there like that. Right? Is this going to work out alright the way I kind of want it to? Maybe not. Let's take that out like that. Let's put it here like that. There we go. But then that means... nope, that doesn't go there like that. That needs to be one of these. Right. It would be a white one there. this matches that, let's do it, then it would fit here, right? Oops. Right? See if this goes the way I think it ought to. And then this one should be, come on now. And then that one should be, come on, there we go. Like, now let me fly out here, see what I think that looks like. Alright, so let's go follow this through. See if it works kind of the way I want. Alright, let's just do the glass first. Now here's the thing, isn't it? It's this. Alright. So, oops, let's do that one would go there, right? Right, over one, up one, right? And so then this one would be that one, right? Now this one, hang on, this one should be, that would be this one here, would be the white one, right? I'm just going to leave it there like that, because, alright, but, okay, so, if we do it this way then, trying to get this so it makes the most sense to me visually, which is, you know, sometimes I change my mind about shit, so. Alright. Then this should go there, and this should go there, and I guess this one should be this one, but then this one. Oops. It should be this one, shouldn't it? Because then this one should be this one. That's a little off from that thing on the floor, but that's alright, it'll be okay. And then, I want this, and then I want the plate glass there. Let's go forward a bit. There you go. Right, okay. Well, let me do my plain glass course here, just because. Okay, and then over one, up one. So then this one should go. There, right? Over one, up one. That'll be the white one, and then boink, boinks over one, up one, right? Like that. And then this one, oops, is that one, right? And then like this. It's kind of working, kind of, in a weird way maybe. Right, okay, and then okay, this is the, oops, the course for, I take you out, sorry buddy. It goes above everybody. You come here. Right, and then now, let's back up a bit, so this one should be this one here, right? Right. And then this one should be that one. And then this one here, this one should be that one. Right, and then, is that right? This is getting out of sync over here now. What's happening here? Because now this is like that, isn't it? So this is not quite. Alright, so then this one, I guess, by the way I was doing the pattern before, should be that, which would mean this one. Going the wrong way, there we go, like that. Right, is that going to work over here? More or less. I guess so. Alright, let's go put in the plain glass, see how that looks. Seems like it might be a little not quite right, but maybe. Let's get it in and then we'll go look at it. And then let's go this way. And we'll go there, and then there, and there, and then there. And we'll go this way over here, and like that. Okay, now let's back up. Alright, I guess I do maybe like it. Okay, hang on, does it need to be, I'm thinking I might need one more obsidian piece in here. Right, because I go, does this need to be obsidian? I think this corner piece needs to be obsidian. Let me lower it down, let's see what happens here if I do this. Right, oh wait a minute, no it doesn't, because that's down one. Over one, this should be the skipped one. It should be like right there is where the obsidian piece should be. Dang it. It somehow just seems kind of empty there is the thing, you know? I guess I could break the pattern just in that spot just to see what it looks like. Let's try that. You know what I mean? That could be another one of those confounding things that I do, yeah. Alright, so let's back up and see how that seems. See, I think that looks better. You know, it seems to like continue that slant a little bit better. And also I think it continues the slant if you go back this way. Right, you know what I mean? It's like you got a double there for a second, right? Let's see if I can go. I want to go back up a little bit. Alright, it's almost like a weird F laying on its side there with that double bit, but if I go it's a little bit more like this. Right there, it starts to make a weird, I don't know. Okay, I think I like that. Alright, I'm going to leave it for a while anyway. What time is this getting to be? Alright. Man, I'm going to go do this one last bit and then I'm calling that done. So this one will be over 2 hours, I think, probably. Alright, so I'm going to do this bit right here. Look how I'm getting away with not putting up so much of that black stuff. Alright, well, I'm putting up, you know, a certain amount of it, but differently organized, right? Okay. I'm going to skip the lullaby again because I'm going to try and do this. Alright, let's go down. Let me go inside a bit. And let me put a couple of lamps up here just for, let's put one over there. There we And let's go out this way. And now let's go down. And let me back up. Is there anything I want to do about Alright, I'm going to do this just because it seems like it might be kind of, I don't know, we'll see. It's not going to be exactly in line with the other one pattern-wise, but I think it might do something that seems interesting, so we'll see if it does or not. So that will go there, which will mean that will go there, which will mean that will go there, which will mean that will go there. Oh, that's nice. I didn't realize it was going to count out quite so nicely there. Alright, well anyway, so let's put in just the glass. Like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. Let's go there, and there, and there, and right, and then now I want to go down, and let's go back. Let me see what I'm doing here. Alright, and that means let's go forward a bit. This one should be the obsidian one, right? Oops. Right, I think that's right. Because it was doing that. Right, so be down one. Over one, right? Right? Right, and then this one would be this one, right? And then that's, then we put the glass in. Right, and then this one goes like that. This one goes like that. And we go this way here. Right. And right, oopsie daisy. And it goes boink and a boink. Right, do. Okay, and then now let's do whole row O. There we go, and then now let's go, let's come down here, and let's go this way, and let's do this one like that, and so this one will be that one, and then just skip and we'll go to that one. Okay, interesting. I didn't think it was going to. Somehow it just seemed odd that it was lining up that way, but okay. Right, okay, and then here. We'll do the other one here like this. And we'll do it this way. Okay. And then now we want to go. Oops. Back up a little bit. Right, we gotta go down and over one. And where are you at? There we go. Okay, let me back up. Okay, I am just over 2 hours right now. So I think I'm going to call that it for tonight. Yeah, we'll take a look at this next time. But I think I'm going to like that. I think I'm going to like that a lot. You know what? Actually, before I go, here, let's just go like this. I'll work a little bit into the night just to wander around for a second, and then I'll sign off before it becomes morning. So it could be kind of, still dark out, for you guys, so I'm not waking you up. So that might be a good idea for me. Okay, I think I'm liking this. I think I'm liking it. Alright, let's go this way. I think I'm liking it a lot. Yeah, see, that's all checkerboard, and then this is kind of weirdly, not exactly checkerboard, but, I think it's nice. Alright, that's that. Let me go back outside and let's look at the stars and all of that for a minute. Where's the moon at, anyway? Okay. Alright, let me do this. I'm going to get out of here. Okay, there we go. So I faded it into a bit of a... switch the image a little bit so that, instead of going bright on you guys at the end. I think I'm going to try to remember to do that on these kind of longer games like this, if I can get into dark mode at the end, then, or nighttime mode, I guess maybe is a better thing of saying. Anyway, so we'll see about that. Again, remember, live streams, Saturday nights, 8 p.m. And also, go watch my old channel. It really helps me out. I really do appreciate it when you guys go do that. So, yeah, help a dude out, man. Aloha, siblings.